Hollywood's toughest stars sometimes show their softer sides regarding their children. The massive Aquaman and Game of Thrones star Jason Momoa hides a very emotional father under his public image of pure strength and fearlessness. Fans all around have been moved by recent video of the actor's response to a pivotal event in the life of his daughter Lola. Momoa, with his towering presence and tough guy image, started crying after his daughter underwent an unexpected metamorphosis. Just see his response to understand why this moment left even the toughest warrior really vulnerable. Born on July 23, 2007, Lola Momoa joined the world as the first child of actor Lisa Bonet and Jason Momoa in Hollywood. Her name is very important. Lola was selected for its melodic quality, while Iolani is Hawaiian for royal hawk, so honoring John's background. Jason set himself as both protector and playmate from the start, approaching fatherhood with the same intensity he brings to his roles. Unlike many famous parents, Jason and Lisa deliberately decided to give their kids a grounded upbringing, even with their celebrity. Comprising animals, music, and outdoor activities, their Tanga Canyon residence provided a rustic haven from Hollywood gloss. Jason regularly posted pics of this idealized childhood on social media. Lola was riding horses, climbing trees, and engaging in custom Hawaiian activities, tying her to her father's cultural roots. By 5, Lola was already accompanying her father to movie sets, where crew members observed the striking contrast between Jason's aggressive screen presence and his gentle interactions with his daughter. Lola would visit her father on set during Game of Thrones filming, utterly unconcerned by his terrifying Khal Drogo look. For Lola, these early encounters helped her to normalize the entertainment business while keeping her mostly free from its more negative sides. Jason brought Lola to rock climbing, skateboarding, and surfing events that fostered confidence and resilience. His parenting approach became clearly hands-on and adventure-oriented. Jason said in a 2017 interview, "That's the greatest gift I could give her, a strong, confident young woman who respects nature and understands her own abilities." Shared passions strengthened the father-daughter relationship. By age 8, Lola was accompanying Jason in spontaneous jam sessions he periodically posted online after learning to play guitar. Her early artistic inclinations delighted Jason, who encouraged her creativity without pushing her toward the entertainment industry. As Lola approached her preteen years, Jason began adjusting his demanding schedule to maximize time with his growing daughter. Jason told Men's Health, "When she was younger, I could leave for months on location. Now, I'm incredibly conscious of how quickly time passes. Missing even a few weeks feels like missing chapters in her story, Lola's growth throughout the years." Observers started noticing changes in the father-daughter relationship by 2018 when Lola turned 11. Lola boldly stood beside her father at the Aquaman premiere, no more the shy child hiding behind his large frame. Through interactions with reporters, she revealed her developing personality and a surprising calmness and maturity. Lola's first steps toward independence were taken during this time. Jason supported her despite his protective instincts. He registered her in self-defense classes and explained his thinking to Entertainment Tonight. "Young women can find the world to be a difficult place. She should be confident and practical, skilled to negotiate it." As Lola showed intellectual curiosity, education took front stage. Beyond her years, Jason boldly revealed her passion in marine biology. A passion fit his own environmental activism. Together, they helped with beach cleanups and ocean preservation activities. With Jason encouraging Lola to speak at youth environmental forums, this shared commitment deepened their connection while allowing Lola to develop her distinct voice. The preteen years presented fresh difficulties for their relationship as well. While Lola started developing interests apart from her well-known parents, Jason's calendar grew more demanding, with major franchises needing his presence. Jason used innovative ideas during this time to keep in touch despite distance. "We have virtual movie evenings when I'm filming abroad," Jason told in a 2019 interview. "We time the same movie in video chat. It's our way of communicating experiences even across distance." Though not perfect, these online contacts showed Jason's will to stay present during Lola's early years. Unexpectedly, the COVID-19 epidemic gave extended family time with Jason's productions stopped, and Lola attending classes virtually. Months of uninterrupted connection that strengthened their relationship prior to the turbulent teen years became what Jason later described as an unexpected gift. As Lola neared her 13th birthday, those close to the family observed Jason's growing emotional reactions to her developmental milestones. His social media became a chronicle of mixed pride as he recorded her successes while working through his own feelings about her maturation. "Every parent says it goes too fast," he wrote in a birthday tribute. "They're right, and I'm not ready." Lola began actively exploring her multi-ethnic heritage as the daughter of Lisa Bonet, of African American and Jewish descent, and Jason of Native Hawaiian and European ancestry. Lola inherited a rich cultural tapestry that became increasingly important to her identity formation. Jason pushed Lola to attend cultural events that linked her to her indigenous background and included traditional Hawaiian customs into family life. Understanding that where you come from shapes where you're going, Jason set up lessons with respected cultural practitioners when Lola expressed interest in learning the hula. In a rare family interview, he explained, she should stand boldly in every facet of her background. Inspired by personal experiences from beach cleanups with her father, but presenting solutions from her generation's point of view, at 14 she gave a riveting speech about ocean plastic pollution at a United Nations Youth Forum. Though he remained wary of Lola's rising public profile, Jason clearly took great satisfaction in her developing activism. "She has great things to say," he told reporters, "but I am cautious about her media machine exposure. We negotiate daily with this balance." Like many father-daughter relationships, the early teenage years brought natural conflicts. Jason's protective instincts sometimes ran counter to Lola's need for more autonomy, and dating became especially controversial. Jason opened himself in a 2021 interview about his challenges with this new phase, the idea of my daughter dating. "Although I wanted to tell her I reject this, it's on me. I'm still working through that my little daughter is now feeling and experiencing." Jason battled these impulses to provide Lola the necessary autonomy when she showed interest in temporary blue hair dye for her 14th birthday. Though first hesitant, Jason not only approved but also took part in dyeing match-style solidarity. Family pictures caught this act of support for her self-expression while preserving their relationship. By 15, Lola started accompanying Jason to more business gatherings where their similar mannerisms and easy rapport drew media attention. Photographs at the Dune premiere caught their same laugh, heads thrown back, eyes crinkled, a genetic echo emphasizing their connection despite Lola's increasing uniqueness. These public events exposed a father progressively adjusting to his daughter's arrival as her own person while preserving their special relationship. What should have been a typical family get-together in late 2023 turned out to be the turning point that set off Jason's emotional collapse, tears, and emotional reaction. Jason saw the cumulative impact of Lola's slow metamorphosis as she descended the stairs. Before a unique event, she was no more the small daughter riding on his shoulders, but rather a poised young woman of 16, almost at eye level with her powerful father. Family members' video captures Jason's expression changing from laid-back conversation to stunned silence as he views his daughter. See his reaction. His voice breaks as he tries to speak, and his eyes clearly show tears. The actor's raw vulnerability, usually stoic, shows the great influence of seeing his daughter fully come into young womanhood. Beyond appearance, Jason found great resonance in Lola's confidence and self-possession. Her metamorphosis reflected intellectual development, emotional intelligence, and a unique personality that occasionally mirrored her father's intensity, while yet remaining distinctly her own. Unlike past turning points in her life, this one marked a psychological one for Jason. In interviews following this emotional reaction, Jason considered what set off his tears. It was not only how she looked, he said, a visceral awareness that his protective role was changing as fast as his daughter's was. Hearing her talk about climate policy with more clarity than most adults, seeing her handle challenging conversations with grace, realizing she doesn't need me in all the ways she once did, and feeling both immensely proud and scared by that. When Lola went with Jason to the Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom premiere in late 2023, the change was even more obvious. Her father watched from a few steps behind, clearly processing the reality of his daughter's growing public presence. She stood boldly before photographers, gracefully negotiating the red carpet and engaging reporters with careful responses. One especially moving conversation came when a reporter asked Lola about her future intention. Lola expressed her interest in sustainable fashion design and marine conservation, two passions she had developed separately but clearly impacted by both parents before Jason could interject with his normal protective deflection. Jason's demeanor during this conversation captured for parents all around a complicated mix of pride and wistfulness. Lola's dating life's reality also helped to shape Jason's emotional reaction. Though he had joked about it for years, the actual arrival of this phase came more forcefully than expected. Jason said candidly on The Kelly Clarkson Show when the first young man arrived at the house, "I found myself becoming this person I didn't recognize. My wife had to remind me to breathe and give space." This candor about his difficulty juggling protection with reasonable limits exposed the extent of his emotional change. Jason's response was especially poignant because of his openness to allow other parents, especially fathers, permission to acknowledge the difficult feelings of witnessing children grow up. His sensitivity stood in sharp contrast to his fictional selves, serving as a potent reminder that even those who present unflinching strength have great vulnerability in parenthood. Jason posted a series of pictures showing Lola's development from infant to young woman in a heartfelt Instagram post celebrating her 16th birthday. His caption offered raw thought instead of the usual celebrity parents' platitudes. "Learning to stand steady while watching you soar has been the toughest obstacle of my life. Not climbing mountains or doing my own stunts. Though occasionally I hold too tight, I promise to keep trying to get it right. I'm not always good at it." Followers connected strongly with this emotional openness, and thousands of parents left comments reflecting like experiences. Jason's tears became a focal point for conversations about fatherhood, showing how emotionally intense parenthood is even for Hollywood's most machined personality. Which events with your kids have set off surprising feelings? How have you negotiated seeing young people in your life change right in front of your eyes? Comment below with your ideas. Subscribe for further touching tales about your preferred celebrities and their families. See you in the following.